Hello and welcome to LIBR 104, Public Services for Library Technicians. I'm Courtney Pinkard and I'm your instructor. For those of you who haven't taken a class with me yet, I'll make a brief introduction and then cover some important information about this course. You've probably noticed my accent by now. I was born and raised in Alabama. My husband and I moved to Rapid City in January 2013. We lived in South Dakota for 2.5 years. During that time, I worked in the library at WDT and started teaching as an adjunct in the Library Tech program. We moved back to Alabama in July 2015 when I accepted a position with Faulkner University's Jones School of Law, where I currently work as a circulation assistant in the law library. In 2010, I graduated with a bachelor's in anthropology from the University of South Alabama in Mobile, Alabama. I concentrated on archaeology, which is fascinating but hot and very dirty work. I earned my MLIS from the University of Alabama in December of 2012. I met my future husband in, where else, the main campus library at UA. Although I've only been a degreed librarian for a few short years, I've held a wide variety of positions in public, academic, special collections, and law libraries. If you'd like to get in touch with me, I highly recommend using email through Blackboard. I check my email daily and will respond as quickly as possible to any questions you may have. Should we need to speak face-to-face, we could also set up a time to meet via Skype. Now let's discuss this course in more detail. First, you'll need to secure your textbook. We will be using Introduction to Library Public Services, 7th edition. If you haven't purchased it already, I highly suggest you do so, as this course is text-heavy and we will be covering many chapters over the course of the semester. As a reminder, this is also the textbook that's used for LIBR 102, so if you have taken that course, you should already have this textbook. The methods of instruction for this class include readings, chapter review questions, discussion posts, library site visits, and a final project. As for the rest of your assignments, there will be something due every week in this class. Your assignments should be submitted by midnight Mountain Time on the date listed. You can find the due dates in two places, in the instructor syllabus and under the Due Dates tab in Blackboard. There are two formats under the Due Dates section, one in table form and the other set up as a calendar. If you have an emergency that will prevent you from being able to submit an assignment on time, you must let me know as quickly as possible. Depending on the circumstances, I may give you an additional 48 hours to submit the assignment. All late assignments will be subject to an automatic point deduction, no exceptions. Late assignments or missed assignments without express permission from me will result in a 0. Multiple zeros will cause you to fail the course. Your first assignment is to introduce yourself to the class. Tell us something interesting about you. Then you'll need to take the short etiquette quiz and email me a screenshot when you've scored 100%. The intro post should be made by midnight on Tuesday, and the etiquette screenshot is due on Thursday. Again, welcome, and I look forward to a great semester with you. In the words of my favorite Trek captain, let's make it so.